Hello and welcome back to Tesla News. My name is Marian and I'm your host today, and I'm glad to have you back here on my channel. And if you are new, do consider subscribing. I would really appreciate that. And we start with the used car market. So this is a market which is just going crazy right now when it comes to prices. And we see that based on Tesla. So based on ShareLoft, we have here data that I'm sharing with you, used car price changes in the last 90 days. And it's clearly one brand that is leading here, and that by 8% increase in price when it comes to used cars, not new cars, used cars. And then we have Genesis, Porsche, Volkswagen, Kia, Toyota, Ford, BMW, and more. On the other hand, we have also many car brands that are losing the worth of their car despite the crazy market we have currently. The only brand, when you look into year over year, that is actually down is Lexus. For whatever reason I'm not aware of, but if you do know, let me please know in the comment section. But again, as well here, Tesla leading when it comes about the price increases in the used car market. So this is because of crazy demand for the product, of course. And this also suggests that if you buy a Tesla, you shouldn't be afraid of losing money at all. Next, we are going to look into the Australia market, guys. And I do know that some of you are from Australia. So please, I have now the chance to give you some updates here. First of all, we can expect more ships very soon because Tesla will be doubling its fleet in Australia. So right now there are around 26,500 Tesla cars on the roads in Australia. They want to double that number by the end of the year. This again supports the fact that we are very close in getting Model Y long range and standard range at some point from Giga Berlin, which means they need less capacity to move to Europe just for the Model 3. And in that case, they have more capacity for the Australian market, which again is what you guys or many people from Australia commented under my video. So again, very excited news. It is not such a long distance compared to Europe to deliver cars from Shanghai down there. Then we have actually news for the European market. So we have VIN allocations happening right now. And I'm actually surprised because there's no ship that is in the Suez Canal. But again, people are getting VIN numbers, and those are actually numbers from Chinese factories. So again, it is the Shanghai factory, and we have VIN numbers for a Model Y long range, white outside, black inside, delivery time 3rd to 15th August in Germany. Model 3 standard range 13th of August, VIN number. Another VIN number for a Model Y long range as well for Berlin 8th of August. So I'm very surprised here because the white outside and black inside is actually a configuration that is already produced in Greenheide. But again, it looks like they are still being delivered to customers. If there's going to be another ship that we all missed, like everybody who is tracking ships should have maybe see this ship that is somewhere. But it looks like there are some cars already on their way and some kind of ship that we don't know right now. And so these cars are produced on the 30th of June. So again, this is 1 day, 2 days before they shut down the factory. If you're from the UK or Europe, do check out Tesla Supply. So if you get a car, you can get 15% discount if you buy 5 pieces on our website, just as a disclaimer. Advertisement for myself here. If you are glad to buy some Tesla accessories, I would really appreciate that. So going back to the current situation, so I would like to know from you if you're from Europe, have received already VIN numbers as well, because we have no idea how many cars are actually on this ship, which we are looking at right now. The first official ship that we were tracking is actually going to be here, like maybe if we're lucky by the 15th, but first it's going to move to Southampton. So maybe you guys from Great Britain have already received some VIN numbers as well. But the good news, guys, is at the end of the day, we are receiving VIN numbers. That is good news. So it is starting. Q3 is officially open right now for European customers. And I'm glad this is finally happening. Then we're looking into Giga Austin. We have here further expansion happening. And I have mentioned on this channel before that expansions are going to happen many, many more times in Austin. At the beginning, there was actually somebody saying that there are construction companies that have contracts here over 5 to 6 years, just to give you a perspective how long they are going to build on this side of land. We know that the factory that is currently over there could be like 6 times into the bought land size that Tesla has here. So there's much more potential to build more factories at the same site if they would like to do that. But we have to wait if this is initially gonna happen. So everybody knows that when you have a Tesla, you have the potential to let the camera record if people are actually harming your Tesla. And I have mentioned before that there is a bit of an issue in the European Union. So we have a lot of privacy rules. So when it comes to privacy, companies like, for example, Amazon or Facebook especially, had a lot of struggle in Europe because they had much harder privacy rules and privacy protection. And this is the same for Tesla. So there's actually a lawsuit in Germany now initiated against Tesla because they say if you are having the camera on to monitor if someone is harming your Tesla, this camera is going to film anybody out there, if it's a kid, if it's a mom, if it's a dad, if it's a criminal or not so ever, but anybody. And they say this is actually against the current law to actually protect privacy. So we have to see how this entire lawsuit goes. I am a bit confused how Tesla actually was able to do that officially and publish this possibility, but we have to see how this lawsuit is going. So again, a new lawsuit coming in, result is open. What's not open is the fact that the car market in the United States has not recovered since COVID, which started in 2019 or beginning of 2020. So the entire car sales are not back on the same level. We currently had a lot of issues regarding supply chain. This is still going to be the case, but then now we have the shift to EVs. So I think it's going to take some time till we get back to the numbers we saw before. But again, this will be with different leaders in the market, different car makers actually bringing products out. It's not going to be the same like before COVID. So thank you very much for being here today. I really appreciate your time and wish you a wonderful day. Take care.